Mount Shasta. Shasta Trinity National Forest. Today, September 10th, 2016. It's hard for me to find words for what I'm feeling. In fact, there are no words. They're just saying to this great place, Unci Maka, for Grandmother Earth, Grandfather Sky, sacred things you've taught us, those are what I remember. Those are what I remember. I left the Atlantic Ocean, I left New Hampshire, end of June, early July, with no itinerary other than listening to the water as the water called to me. Lake Onondaga called to me in New York, in Syracuse, New York, and I went there, and I found a new friend in that lake. The water continues to call me from here to there, from here to there, from here to there, and now to here. Serpent Mounds in Ohio, my friend Nancy in Ohio, let me stay at her house. My niece in Winnetka, Chicago area of Illinois, let me stay there a couple days and visit with her. And Lake, Michigan. I went to Montana, I went to Wyoming. The waters continue to call me one day at a time, one step at a time. I have no itinerary. I have no plan. I'm listening to God's plan. I'm listening to Spirit. I'm listening to the water flowing in me. And I can't believe the water has brought me here on my birthday with no plan other than the intention underneath everything, the greater intention of my soul, the greater intention of all this that wants me to do what I'm doing. This place needs water. Every place needs water. We all need water all the time. As I say, there are no words. Sorry, excuse me. I've been crying a lot because it's hard to believe that the greater part of me brought me here in such a beautiful, beautiful way. And so it's an opportunity for you to look at yourself, look at your water, look at the water in you, look at you. If I can do this, you can do this. I never dreamed. Well, I did dream, I guess, because I'm here, so I had to have dreamed. But consciously, I could not dream this journey, this trip, this water blessing walk. There's no way I could have consciously planned this out, here to here to here to here to here. The water did this for me. God did this for me. I did this for me. Inside me, greater than me, my spirit did this for me. My soul, I want to know my soul. Well, here is my soul. I see my soul today. Look at my soul. Look at my soul. Look at you. You are my soul too. We're all in this together. I camped last night down at the edge of the base of the mountain at I think it's called McBride Spring, and I cried, and I felt so beautiful setting up at the base of Mount Shasta, the base of Mount Shasta. When I drove in, when I first saw Mount Shasta, actually I was at Crater Lake. I had just arrived at Crater Lake, and I'm looking off at this beautiful, unbelievable 6-mile across lake crater called caldera of this volcano full of water, 1,900 feet of water. And someone around me said, oh, there's Shasta. What? I looked, and just over the rim of the caldera, over the rim, you could see just the peak, this snow-colored peak. It's over that way. It's on the other side of the mountain. It's north of here. What? And I heard them say, it's 80 miles from here. What? Thank you, water. That's all I can say. Thank you. Thank you to you. if you're watching this, if you're on my list, if you're connected with me, you are part of this. You help me be here. You help me show you how to be here. Follow your dream. It's taken me 65 and now 66 years to step into my truth, to step into who I am and come to this sanctuary of God, the sanctuary of the earth, the sanctuary of the universe here at Mount Shasta. I'm finding words, aren't I? Even though there were none. There were no words at first. Words don't do justice, but that's what we have, so that's what we do. Last night, well, the night before last, let me say, when I camped at Crater Lake, which I didn't understand. I don't read anything on statistics pretty much until after I leave. And Crater Lake was 4,000 feet above sea level, and I was very cold, and I had my normal things of a sheet, a wool blanket, and my sleeping bag unzipped over me, and I was very cold. I didn't have socks on. I did have clothes on, pants and a t-shirt, but I was very cold. So last night here at Mount Shasta, I knew I was 4,000 feet above, or maybe more, because I drove up a little bit. And so every wool blanket I have, pardon me, I pulled out and I put over me, and my sheepskin that I drive on top of my seat of my vehicle, I put that on my feet so my feet would be warm. And I had my poncho, which is wool made in Nepal, with me in case I got cold. I had my my winter jacket close by with me in case I got cold. But I was toasty last night. I slept like a baby last night. I slept. And I dreamed. It's interesting how life goes. And today, the 66th anniversary of my coming out of my mother, my seeing the light of day, my beginning my torturous journey of childhood and adulthood, what we think of as torturous, and now I see the culmination of all of that here, now, in this place. They say this erupted 9,000 years ago. That means 9,000 years ago, this where I'm standing was part of the mountain, although it has rebuilt itself many times, they say. As I read more about this mountain before I did get here. With nice placards along the highway that I could pull over and read that explained how this mountain became, what their theory is anyway, archaeologically or geologically or whatever, however they do it. Thank you. I appreciate the support of knowing that you're there. I appreciate that you're watching me and hearing me and feeling me. Thank you for following me on my water blessing walk. And if you'd like to support me financially on my journey, you can go to crowdrise.com and search on Water Blessing Walk. And I would appreciate it. And if not, that's fine. I appreciate the fact that you are there. And I also would love to hear from you. So please email me any comments you may have. Until next time, remember, not only love your water, but love yourself.